Hi, I'm Sean with Catalina Rug, and in this video we're going to cover Kerman Persian rugs. Kerman Persian rugs are one of the finest types of Persian rugs, and they're best known for their wide selection of designs and color combinations and really very distinct type of dyes that are created by their master weavers. So in this video we're going to be covering where the Kerman rugs come from. We'll go over their distinct characteristics, so we'll be talking about their material, their design, and colors. And if you are looking for a very distinct type of Persian rug and you want to know all of the options that you have and all the variations that exist in Kerman, then I encourage you to watch this video, and all that is coming up now. So first, let's go over where Kerman rugs come from. So Kerman rugs come from the city of Kerman, which is located in south-central Iran. And this area has been settled since the 4th century. And the reason is that it was a really important location for people trading between Iran and India. So people that were trading between the two countries, they used Kerman as one of their important trading routes. And the rug weaving business, the rug weaving production started in Kerman since 19th century. And if you were to go to Kerman now, you would find that it's filled with really beautiful bazaars and mosques and many tea houses spread out throughout the city. So now let's go over some of the distinct characteristics of Kerman rugs, starting with their material. So Kerman rugs are typically made with a cotton foundation, as usual with many other Persian rugs, and they have a wool pile. However, some Kerman rugs do have silk and wool pile, and also some of them have a pure 100% silk pile as well. And as far as the wool and where it's sourced, so the wool that Kerman rugs have is cork wool, which is made from the inner layer of sheep. So there's going to be two layers, the outer layer and the inner layer. The inner layer of the sheep in the region have a really soft, fine wool, which is called cork wool, which is the type of wool that's used in Kerman rugs. Now let's go over the design of Kerman rugs. So as mentioned, Kerman has a lot of variation, a lot of variety, and what you're going to see in terms of the design is that variety. So a lot of Kerman rugs will have a floral design and they'll have an allover design, so it's a combination of floral and allover design. Also, you're going to find really unique tree of life design. You'll find hunting design and garden design in Kerman rugs. And another popular design amongst the newer Kerman rugs is going to be the open field design. And there's also another design called spring design, which is made of floral design with really small flowers that are really intricate and detailed throughout the rug. Now let's go over the colors that you'll see in Kerman rugs. So as mentioned, there are master dyers in this Kerman region that are really famous, and they're famous for being able to come up with a lot of different color combinations. And what this has done is created a lot of variety of colors in Kerman rugs. So typically a Kerman rug is going to have anywhere between 15 to 30 different types of colors. And this is really some of the most variations that you'll see in any type of Persian rug. So that's what Kerman rugs are really known for. It's this huge diversity of colors and their color combination. So as far as the main colors that you'll typically see in Kerman rugs, you'll see a lot of deep reds being used, also a lot of blues, different shades of blues. You'll see green and you'll see cream colors. And as far as the highlight colors, you're going to see a lot of green highlights being used, also a lot of pink and light blue colors being used. And the more modern type of Kerman rugs, the newer ones, are going to have more pastel colors, such as like a champagne color, lime green color. Also, you're going to see pink, and you're going to see a grayish blue color in these more modern pastel color Kermans. So now I'd like to go over newer Kerman rugs versus old Kerman rugs, and Also, I want to briefly talk about some of the bad reputation that some of the newer Kerman rugs have, and something that you don't really need to be concerned too much about in Western countries if you're purchasing Kerman rugs in the US or let's say in Europe. So both older and newer Kerman rugs are very high quality. They're some of the finest types of Kerman, types of Persian rugs that are out there, as mentioned. However, there was a period after the revolution, a short period where Kerman started producing rugs that were not actually using knots when creating the piles, so they would just tie the wool together without actually creating the knots. And this ended up producing some really poor quality Kermans and really bringing the reputation of the newer Kermans down. However, this was a short period of time, and then none of the rugs that were made during that time were allowed to be exported outside of Iran, and that's because the customs knew, and the people in charge in Iran knew, that any of these rugs get out of the country and it's going to ruin the reputation of these rugs. So the rugs that you're going to typically find, the Kerman rugs you're going to typically find in the US, for example, are not going to be from this period, and so you don't have anything to be concerned about. Again, the newer and older Kerman rugs are really high quality rugs and really have a lot of designs to be cherished. So this concludes our video on Kerman Persian rugs. I really hope that you found this video helpful. If you want to learn more about Kerman rugs, then I invite you to go to our site catalinorug.com and check out our Kerman rugs collection. There you could watch more videos on Kerman rugs and also read more about them and learn more and see our collection and see all the variations and options you have. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, then I invite you to like and subscribe and comment below, and I will see you in the next video.